welcome to another Finish Friday. I'm Jane from Loopy's place. I'm in my home studio this week, and this is a project that I've shared with you, I think on a work in progress Wednesday, and mentioned a tutorial that was going to come from it. So I was doing 2 cushion covers. So these patchwork squares in the middle were created using squares fused onto interfacing and then sewn. There is a video, I'll put the link up there so that you can go and watch it on how to do that. It was something that I did with my beginners class and they thoroughly enjoyed it. It took out the guesswork in, well, not exactly guesswork, but it meant that even with limited sewing skills, they could still get their points matching up. So some of them went on to make different things of their square patch. So it was 16 squares. Actually, it might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 squares, this one. So they went and used either the fabric that they created to make pouches, but also demonstrated how to extend that block to get something bigger. Now you could do something like this and create a really big quilt. I've done this as a sample and I've turned both of them into cushion covers. So this one formed a square and a square, and this one I just added borders. So I was asked to do a tutorial for a covered zip, so it was a perfect opportunity. So I thought we'd just spend a bit of time just to explain why I like doing cover zips and what are the benefits from doing it. So I'm going to just take it down so that you can see the cushion covers on the worktop. Right then, so let's turn these over. As I said, I was using what I had in the studio here at home. I've not got my full range of fabrics, so I was pulling out what I had, which meant that I didn't have a zip to match. However, because it's covered, it doesn't matter. So there you can see the zips under there. It doesn't matter that it doesn't go with anything else. It's covered and it opens nicely inside. Now a lot of the classes that I do are with beginners, and their confidence when it comes to sewing zips isn't always as high as it could be. The fact that it's covered gives them a bit more confidence, because if there's any inaccuracies here, they're not going to be seen. They're still going to be left with a nice pristine back to their cushion cover. I do like to add in a bit of a contrast on the back. When I'm doing it with fabrics that I coordinate, I tend to bring a fabric from the front over to the back so it all ties it in. However, on this time, every bit of these are using just leftovers and scraps out of my scrap bags, and I'm quite pleased with how they've turned out. Now another reason why I like doing the zip in the middle of the back is that you don't get any inaccuracies across the bottom. It's a nice uniform shape, and on these I've actually put binding on to finish them. You can't do that if the zip is across the bottom. So I think it's just a nice way to finish your quilt. As I said, the tutorial's there. I've put a link to it so that you can watch it. I hope you'll find it useful. So that's what I've done this week. It's nice to be able to get a finish and to get a couple of unfinished projects out of the way. I need to decide where these are going to go. If you finished a project, I'd love to hear about it. I enjoy hearing what you're all working on, so do drop a comment in below. If there's any other tutorials that you would like, if they've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to answer them if I can. So I shall look forward to speaking to you very soon. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and you'll get notifications when new content is added. I'll speak to you soon, but in the meantime, do take care. Bye for now.